Hello and welcome to The Humble Seer. So this is the hidden side of Michael B. Jordan. So let's get into it. We're going to first pull a card on just to lay the foundation for his overall, who is he? What is he about? And then we'll get into his finances, his family life, his love, and his career. All right, so let's get into it. What's that first card that's going to lay the foundation for Michael? Oh, an alien. Extraterrestrial, otherworldly, unknown, cosmic. Okay, so this is interesting. He might have somewhat of an interest in aliens, other things outwardly. Just, I get is he has an interest in things that aren't typical. He's not an alien, but he finds things that are alien interesting. That's what I get for him. All right, let's move into his finances. So let's start there, okay? Let's see how his finances are doing. I get they're decent. They're not, over the top, but he's a young man. I think he's 37, in his 30s. So he's a young man, but I don't get anything crazy in terms of money, but let's get that card and start there. Okay, we have overtime. Now that makes sense as it relates to, his finances not being, he doesn't have Denzel Washington's wallet, but he's young, right? And it's a different time that we're in, especially for Hollywood people in general. But we're talking about Michael. So he's going to have to really hump and get those roles, right? Some of the things that he's done hasn't really been all that great. But he's a solid performer is what I get. It's just the roles that he has received thus far, well, they're not really increasing his finances. But he'll continue to work and get roles. Okay, let's continue because we are talking finances, money. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands, and that's new beginnings. So I get that this young man, he'll always have roles and he'll always make money, but it won't be, and he'll have victory in those roles, but it won't be making bank. Like he won't be one of the top paid A-list actors. Not at all, but he will be in that business for a long time. He has longevity and he will make good money, enough money to take care of his family, because I do see him having a family, getting married and having children. But let's move into his family. This would be his immediate family, mother, father, sister, brother. So let's pull a card on that. I'm going to pull an oracle card on his family, and we'll go from there. I get that he has a good relationship with his family. There's something about the father. I don't know. I feel like the father isn't around, or maybe. Okay, so we have a place of reminisce. So he, nostalgia, memories. He has good memories of his family life. He had a good family life. He had, let's pull a card because that father is coming up for me for some reason. So let's get a card in the family for his father. Get his father or a father figure. I get that his mother really raised him. For some reason, I get that very strongly. Okay, so with that father figure, there were disagreements. He had to, I get walking away. I don't see the father having any real influence on this young man. I see it being the mother. Let's pull a card on his mother, or the woman that raised him. Okay, let's get that. The man that raised him, or the father. I get the father just wasn't the best. Okay, well, let's see what the mother is. Okay, the world. He thinks the world of her. She is his world. And so the family life had its dynamics, but the father, this is representative of the father. Just, I get no good is what I get. And the mother is a success. The mother is why he is where he is, and he would say that. So family life was somewhat rocky. It had its, and this is where I believe this interest in things, otherworldly things, different things. It doesn't just have to be extraterrestrial beings. It could be anything that's alien that you would consider alien. He is into. Okay, let's move on to love. Now, I did a read on him before about the woman that he was dating. I want to say it was his soulmate. I saw that very clearly. I mean, they could return to, but I just do see him getting married and having children. Okay, so the love card we have is I'm single. Okay, I'm single right now. I'm not attached to anyone and not looking to get into a relationship at this time. Okay, so he comes into the reading and says, look, I'm single. I'm not looking. My heart was broken. I had someone I loved and I look at them. I'm online looking at them. I still think of them. Okay, so let's get another one for love. Okay, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Okay, so this guy here is a very good man in relationships. He's not a player. He wants something that's long lasting. He wants a wife and children. He wants to have a family. This is what he seeks, and I do see him getting that. Let's pull some cards on. So he's not in a relationship, and I get that. I get that. I mean, he dibbles and dabbles is what I get. But if you were to ask him, who are you dating? Well, no one, because he doesn't consider the people that he involves himself with as anybody that's, really marriage material. Okay, emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. So he's still in that. I think it was Steve Harvey's daughter that he was dating. I believe that was, I believe that. Whoever it was, they devastated him. He feels trapped in his head right now about love, but he's going on, he's moving on, he's into new projects, and he has a perspective. He believes that things can get better, but he also believes, like this card said, that he's better off just doing what he's doing and not getting into anything. He's not interested anyway. He has been devastated by the breakup, and he wants that person that he was with back. It's that simple. He wants them back in his life. Let's move on to his career. Let's get a card on his career and see what the cards want to tell us. But he's a smart young man, and he's capable, very athletic, very physical. Okay, so career, we have benefits. Okay, I just get that his career is good. His career is solid. He has all the benefits that come with it, with his Hollywood career. He is one of those people who gets the benefits of being in that world, because not everybody does, but he does. But he's smart, and he knows how to navigate in that Hollywood world. He's very smart. Okay, let's see what else. Let's pull some oracles on career. Okay, farm. I get that farm card. He likes to be away from that Hollywood world. I don't know where he lives. Okay, then we have bustling hub, and he comes into it. See, this is an interesting juxtaposition, right? He likes to get away, but he also enjoys it. It's like he is in both worlds. He'll live in the city life. He'll live in the farm life. I get sequestered, just away from it all, isolation kind of life, because he can't isolate himself. And then he'll come back and be in the hustle and the bustle. Like when he's in movie roles and things like that, he will disconnect himself. For some reason, I want to pull some of these oracles on his career. But he has longevity. Like I say, he's very smart. He's very talented, but it's just some of the roles that he just hasn't picked the right role, but he's going to. I get in about 2 years. Okay, let's see. What else do you want to tell us? Loyalty. He's loyal to the industry, and the industry is loyal to him. I'm telling you, he has figured it out, and he uses it to his advantage. Mistakes. He feels like he made some mistakes in the relationship that he was in that was his true love. But he also feels like, I get more so that this person made mistakes, and they were obscure. They had secrets, mysteries, concealing. I get that relationship that he was in, I know we're on career, but we talked about that. His career is good. But the relationship that he was in with that young person, that young woman, she had a lot of secrets. I don't see him having secrets per se. I don't pick that energy up from him. I get he's an open book in relationships. He's, he does what he says and he says what he does. He's solid. But he got into something with someone that he adored, that he thought was beautiful. She stunned him with her beauty, is what I get. But she had some issues. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. As always, you take good care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.